Hello everybody, NeroX, the Madman from the Midwest, back again to bless your timelines with another video. There are a lot of reasons why I don't want to have children, to be honest with you. One is, right now, I'm a broke, starving artist with a small YouTube following. The other is, I have a medical condition that I believe would prevent me from being a very good father. I have epilepsy, for those of you that don't know that. And the third reason is social media. Social media has done a lot of good for parents, and it has done a lot of bad for parents. Some of the good it's done is put people in touch with resources to find child care, to find pet care, and various other great things that are good for both the parent and for the children. It's also provided space for parents to vent about, the good and the bad days about having children. We all know for every great day there are going to be some bad days, and for every bad day there's going to be some good days. I don't even have kids, and I know that. But it has also caused some dumb trends to occur in parenting. And one of the more prominent that I've seen in about the past 5 years is utilizing social media to shame or embarrass your child in some capacity. Now, parents embarrassing their children is by no stretch of the imagination new. Parents have been doing this intentionally, unintentionally, whatever may have you, for generations, and it'll never totally go away. Some parents are a bit better about it, like my mom and dad, never put my business out in the streets. They never, they never brought up, my baby pictures or whatever to my friends, mostly because I didn't have them over very often. But, my mom and dad, they were my parents, and I'm thankful for them. But the reason this trend kicked off is because, and I believe it goes back to a video about 2010, 2011, I think, when the world still somewhat made sense. But it goes back to this video this guy put out of, basically, his daughter had gone on Facebook and made some kind of ranting status that was disrespectful to his parents, and and the video is pretty simple. He reads the status and responds to it, and then it's the end of the video that really is the thing. It's still on YouTube. Go YouTube it. But he shoots his daughter's laptop with his gun, and it's like, well, from my perspective, it was like, you bought that laptop. Why would you destroy something you bought? And he didn't intend for the video to go viral, but it's usually the stuff you don't intend to go viral that goes viral. So from there, it made it onto the news, blah blah blah. A lot of people had seen this video, and it's not the craziest punishment in the world. Well, I mean, from the perspective of finance, it's crazy because it's like, you bought it. Why would you destroy something you bought and expect your, at the time, 16-year-old daughter to pay for it when, but, not every 16-year-old can find a job. But anyway, the point is, shaming your kids on social media has become the big form of punishment nowadays. And, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm glad that I was born before social media really became big. I was born in 1996, but I came up in the age as the internet was starting to build up steam as this part of our everyday life. So, if I was a kid now, and I knew my parents were on social media, and I had done something wrong, and they punished me for it, and made a spectacle of me, or the punishment they gave me, and put it on YouTube, Facebook, what have you, I would probably never speak to my parents again. And I'm not saying this, out of malice or anything like that. I'm being totally honest. I've said this to my mom and dad, I'm glad I came up when I did, because if my parents had put me out there like that, then, I wouldn't have a relationship with them anymore, or I wouldn't desire a relationship with them anymore. And the reason for that is pretty simple. It's like, it teaches a kid that you don't respect me. And what I mean by that is, to all the parents that might be watching this, what I mean by that is, don't let your kids walk all over you. But if you have children, you should respect the fact that they're human beings as much as they are your children. You should understand, you should know, there's just some things you don't do. And in my opinion, not publicly humiliating your child or embarrassing your child in front of the church or what have you, but globally humiliating your child, to me, is going too far when it comes to punishment. Now, I'm not saying, don't punish your kids or don't do, don't hold them accountable. Like, if your child does wrong, you hold them accountable for what they've done wrong. If they've done something good, you praise them for it. It's one of the basic things. But putting it out there for the whole world to see, to me, is going too far. If my parents had done that, then, I would not desire to have a relationship with them again, because it's like, you don't respect me enough as a human being to keep certain things private. Why should I even bother to try to have a relationship with you if you're clearly never going to respect me? And like I said, I'm not saying don't punish your kids. I'm not saying, any of that, hold your children accountable, but there's such a thing as going too far. And to me, putting a video of you making a spectacle of the punishment you give your children is, in my opinion, going too far. Like, there's video circulating around this little kid. He's about 7, 8. And, the kid obviously had done something at school. It doesn't clear as his mom made him, mimic the dances from Fortnite for like about 2 hours. And for those who don't know, kids get exhausted. Even little kids with seemingly endless amounts of energy eventually do get tired. So you don't know. And the last point I want to make, and I'm probably rambling and ranting enough for you guys. The last point I'm going to make is to the parents out there that have thought about this or thought about putting their child out there on social media. You don't know where that video is going to go. And what I mean by that is, if you put it on YouTube or Facebook, you don't know who else is going to see it beside you and your people. You don't know where, if it goes viral, you don't know who's going to see it. It could be, a college recruiter, Googles your child's name, see what comes up, it's that video. It could be a job recruiter, Googles your child's name, sees that video. So you're basically punishing your child for the rest of your life for the sake of one dumb decision they made. And on top of, who might see it, you don't know who's going to see it. You don't know who's going to see it, and you don't know the person that's going to see it. You don't know that if, God forbid, some pervert watches the video, gets off to it, and tries to track you and your child down and kidnaps him, and they find him, they say it's because he put that video out there. You don't know where that video is going to go if you put it on social media. So like I said, it's okay to punish your children. It's okay to hold them accountable. It's okay to, be a parent, but in my opinion, just keep some things private. You know what I mean? Just keep some things just freaking private for the sake in the social media age. I know it's hard to, because we're in the social media age. It's hard to keep every little detail of your life off of Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr. Rest in peace, Tumblr. But you get what I mean. Keep some things private. Keep your children's life as private as you possibly can make it. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. With all of that being said, I am Nero X, the Madman from the Midwest. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want more. Now I must go. My planet needs me. Peace.